Hi, I'm Grainne O'Keefe. Welcome back to my kitchen. So today we're going to be cooking a Francis Street Striploin. It's 21 days dry aged and then matured up to 35 days. With the striploin, it is a great cut for people who might not be a fan of a lot of fat on their steaks. Again, as usual, it's going to be tempered. So about an hour before you want to cook your meat, you want to leave it out of the fridge so it's kind of coming up to room temperature. It's basically so when we hit the pan that the oil doesn't go cold, and it just gives us a really beautiful sear to lock in all the beautiful flavors of the beef and to give us the best possible end product. You can cook it either straight as is, it will take a little bit longer, or else what you could do, what I'm going to show you now, is I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it right down the middle and we're going to cook them in the pan. This just means that they'll cook a little bit quicker, and also if you're like me and you like a really nice crust on your steak, it means that you get more surface area crust rather than being more kind of roast beef style. And then we're going to season the inside. So to cut it, you just want to make sure nice and even, dead center, very sharp knife, and then straight down through the fat. And there you have it. And then you just want a little bit more salt. So you want vegetable oil, never olive oil. You can also use beef fat, but again, just be careful of the temperature. Put the oil in, you just want to get it smoking up a little bit again, just to make sure it's very hot so we get a really nice sear on the steaks when they initially go in. We're going to start with the fat side down and get it nice and rendered. Put them in opposite sides of the pan just so one part isn't getting too cooled, and keep it up nice and high to get that fat nice and crispy. And these will only take about 6 minutes all in, but continuously turning. And obviously if you weren't to cut it and you were to do the whole piece, it would take longer, so you're looking at probably around 18 minutes. So we have these strip loins. You can see the fat is beautifully rendered, nice and golden brown. The next part is to turn the heat down a little bit, and we're going to add in some butter. The reason we turn the pan down is just so the butter doesn't burn when it goes in, because we want to use this just to lightly baste the steaks. And then when we rest them, we'll just pour the juices over them as well. We're also going to do some garlic. A lot of people like to have pepper sauce or au jus, but I love to have just everything that's in the pan and use that as a sauce, along with some of the resting juices. And of course, a few little herbs. This is just some fresh thyme. And you'll notice that the temperature of the pan has gone down, but that the butter is melting and not burning, and that's what you're looking for. So then you can baste the juices, and you will see the color change already, and the butter will just give it a little bit of extra flavor. Baste them on the other side. These won't need too long resting. 6-8 minutes will be plenty of time. So now I'm going to leave these to rest, and I'm going to carve them in about 8 minutes. I'm ready to cut. I'm going to cut these into nice thick pieces, and you can see on the inside, again, it's a beautiful medium rare, so no gray edges around the outside, perfectly pink all the way through without it being red. So there's no residual juices or blood, it's just pure beef flavor and the butter and garlic. Again, just going to season the beef. So always before cooking and then again after slicing, to really just make sure you get into every little crevice, and a little bit of pepper. And that is the Francis Street Striploin steak ready to eat.